Stuart, you come from Britain,
Yes.
Which is full of ancient castles.
Yes, and I find all castles fascinating.
You must notice many similarities and differences.
Yes, indeed. One thing is the location of Japanese castles. Many British castles are located in areas that today are rather rural. For example, many Welsh castles are located in dramatic locations beside the sea in the midst of beautiful scenery. So they have a really romantic atmosphere, rather like the castles in fairy tales. But many Japanese castles are built in the middle of big towns and cities. Why is that?
Well, it's the other way around. In many cases, the castles were first built and then the town developed around them. So as a result, you can see castles in the big cities.
Ah, I see. Another thing that interests me is that Japanese castles had stone walls for outer protection like European castles, but the main towers were built of wood. Most fortresses in Britain were entirely built of stone, with only constructions inside having wooden roofs, so it wasn't so easy to burn them down.
Right.
Why didn't the Japanese do the same?
That's a good question. Probably the Japanese at that time had no idea of constructing buildings with materials other than wood.
Anyway, I think we're all glad to see old castles rebuilt. That rarely happens to ruined castles in the West. And even if they're built of concrete, they still make a great tourist attraction.
Especially when there is a lift inside, right?
Absolutely, yes. Of course, in British castles,